Hey, tea sippers. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. We are not going to be here all night tonight. Leave that. Leave that. Tea sippers. Hey. So listen. We need to talk again tonight about a couple of things. But before we get out into oh, they're going off in Houston. The South Walker ad. Is that what you're telling me? Oh. I wonder if this, oh. That's on Facebook. Hold on, y'all. Oh, wow. I am not surprised because, hold on, y'all. We may have to detour briefly. I'm not surprised because it looks like that hit may have been coming from Houston. I mean, when I tell you it's a lot going on. I don't see that picture. I can't open that. It won't let me open it. Oh, is that the name? Okay, that's the name. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I need the link because I can't find it. Up in Houston, I guess, like they normally act up. Well, listen, until I can find. Hey, Shelly Shell. Oh yeah, we need to get the lights up. I got time. I see some more intentional sabotage. Oh, Grizzy. Okay, hold on. Trying to blame Allison. Is it just a, hold on. Okay, she gone. Okay, so listen. Let me get here. I see a smear campaign again on Dominique. I'm beginning to think old boy must have turned old girl down when he didn't help her family at the strip club. I'm beginning to think he must have turned her. Dominique, did you turn her guys, she is hell-bent on trying to make you feel bad about your past and want to blame you for everything. And I saw where she was blaming you for the emergency move. You know, who does that? How Lewis heard, how Cynthia, let me get over here. I'm sorry. I ain't never seen nothing like it. She is obsessed with you, obviously. I'm thinking, you know, look like, and I'm gonna be honest with you, sir. I absolutely respect you and your work. Y'all get my likes up. Get my likes up, for real. It's too late for that. But it's almost 100 people in here. Get the likes up. Don't come in here if you're not gonna hit the like button. Go ahead and leave. If you can't hit the like button, go ahead and leave. We greatly appreciate it. And hello to everybody that I met. Oh, let me put this live. Yeah, go ahead and leave if you can't hit the like button. My tea too good. And we sipping late tonight. Okay. Hey, Vicky. Eyes never lie. Louis, Cynthia. Listen. Oh, girl, you must have turned her, hey, Sheila. You must have turned her ass down. And I know she don't like rejection. And if people don't show her any interest, then she'll, you know, lie on you. And you know what's funny? I was thinking the other day, didn't she lie on Sco? Yeah. Didn't she try to lie on him when people were saying she got beat up by oh girl, or he wouldn't show that fight or something? She started losing and people was laughing at her or something, and she started talking ugly to Sco and put out a ugly, and I do mean ugly, distasteful, disrespectful comment about any inappropriate behavior with a minor. The same person who is trying to do this smear campaign on Dominique Alexander, content creator, about his past that he is not ashamed of. He, on his page, he got it. He put it out here, baby. Look at it. Look and weep. I mean, and as if she don't have a past, and her daddy, like her daddy don't have one. And he out there trying to represent her, rubbing elbows with people trying to level her up with rainwater. And this heifer trying to act like she, I don't know, but she don't believe in God. So, you know, she probably thinks she God. I don't know. But I just saw her trying to say it's his fault that they had to emergency move. Not the PWA, no, because she want to network with him. See, she want the devil to come on her platform for clicks and views. Yeah, she want the guy who wants to kill black people. I mean, mess that whole protest up. Can't blame nobody but him. Hell, even Metcalf, Jeff cussed his ass out. And who did she blame? And then, because she believed her own lies, she believed her own hype, you know. Bless her heart, she has some issues, back, you know, you would have thought she was pastor, but she's not. But she believed her own hype into believing that that's that man's fault. And everybody and their mama know he has helped Carmelo Anthony and the family. But she hates the fact that he got praised. She hates the fact that he was internationally known for his knowledge in civil rights. That's it. He's not an attorney. He said that. He has no parts of that. He is just representing the family now. He had to have turned her down. Yeah, I need the likes up. Y'all see, stop playing. He had to have rejected her. Why else is she going so strong in on this man who didn't want to help the stripper protest? Because they was out there acting a fool, probably. I can only imagine. They was probably out there acting a fool, wouldn't listen, being combative with the police. They asking y'all to back up, you refusing, you know, doing all that stupid stuff, you know. So it was probably easy to see that y'all asses was going to be a headache. Yeah, I mean, you know, I could tell you what that's about, right? Yeah. Because y'all don't listen. Absolutely. So look what you did, Dominique. Point proven. You ain't proved shit. You proved that you're a hater. That was going to have to happen regardless. Did you not pay attention? He told that to the judge. And I don't know what nobody thought was going to happen after the man that you trying to get up on your platform was SCO. Your daddy didn't even want to film them. He went out there for you. You didn't go live, did you? Huh? And then when I was thinking about how you was treating this man for no reason, because he is supporting a kid, then I remember, hell, didn't she tell SCO that he did some inappropriate shit with her daughter? Did she outright lie on SCO? Ain't she the same chick that tried to sabotage SCO? I think I do. I think I have that. Yeah. That's the same one who tried to badmouth SCO when she didn't have her way. Yeah, because she wanted the video when she was out there fighting. Always fighting. She done had more fights in the Mo 3 sector, and hell, she ain't even been there that long. Something's wrong with you. You say you don't believe in our God. You need to believe in our God, because whatever God you serve is dark as hell. Hateful, trifling, and conniving. And I hope you go over there and play with that evil man. And I hope he pulls your ass into whatever darkness that he is in. Because you are just as dark. Something's wrong with you. Yeah. But you are all up. SCO. Yeah. Pull that. Run that when you lied on SCO. Because it was an outright lie. Don't misunderstand. You lied on the man who asked you all up in. Hey, let's go. Listen, I have a bright idea. I hope Rainwater used you up to he can't use your ass up no more. Everybody that you interact with, you turn on. Everybody. COGOTTI next. You gonna fuck over him too. But this time, you went too far. And you still trying to pick at this man who's done nothing but help. Yeah, and I don't give a shit what his past look like. That's not who he is right now. He is proving himself right now. And his family adores him. Yeah. You jealous. He must have rejected you. When you was out there shaking your ass at the strip club, he must have looked at you or ran over you, and you must have liked him, and he rejected you, and you bitter. He looked like he had some pimpish ways back in the day. Hell, did he used to be your pimp? Why else are you mad? Did somebody else, whoever y'all had, did he used to pimp you when he had that long hair? Huh? Yeah. You said your family would not have wanted him to help y'all, so did she get the help that she needed? Yeah. Shout out to you, Dominique Alexander. We appreciate you standing in the paint for him. Standing up for his civil rights. Because that's all you doing. Shout out to you for moving quickly. Working with who you need to work with to get them in a safe place. Because let's be clear, after what happened this weekend, he was going to have to move. Yeah. People start coming to his door. Yeah, they didn't have nothing to do with you. What did you do to make people come to their door? What did you do, sir? Nothing. Oh, I didn't think so. I didn't think so. So how is it your fault? Sir, that's hate. Did you turn her down? Yeah, I remember when she started stuff with your mama and your sister, lying and being conniving, and then when they challenged her to come outside, then she got scared. Yeah, same thing. Yeah, when she started lying on SCO, she was outside fighting, running her mouth, can't shut up, and somebody stepped to her ass. Yeah. Yeah. And because she was being unfit and left her little girl or her kid in the car while she out there fighting, rolling around in the damn streets on the ground, she left her kid in the car. And respectfully, he stood there and watched the little girl. And because people were saying she lost, she got her ass whooped, and he wouldn't let her see the video, then she lied on SCO. Yeah. Yeah. Let me move on. Shout out to you, sir. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Thank you for allowing us to see redemption, turning your life around, owning up to the things you've done in the past, because ain't no doubt about it. I thought about it today. The issues, now, everybody need to keep their hands to themselves, but some of the stuff that I read, 9 times out of 10, she was as toxic as the person who's trying to bash you. Yeah. So thank you for turning your life around. Getting what you needed to get you in the position that you're in. High regards. High regards. And she hated. Yeah, I think you rejected her. I hope it was in your pimp days. Yeah. But let me move on. I mean, we got to get to a place of some form of peace. When was this? Yeah. Yeah. When was this? Oh, is this the Bells Bond Company that you used to get him out? Oh, shout out to... Oh, hold on. Oh. I'm glad I came over here. Oh, okay. No limit. No limit Bells Bonds. Shout out to the Anthonys. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. I know y'all was happy to get him out. Yeah, man. I'm not going to let them people just destroy. She is a shit starter. She a shit starter. Yeah. Made me go back in my memory and remember when she pulled that stunt with Sko. Man. Yeah, I'm going to be pressing charges on you. Yeah, I'm going to tell. Yeah, I'm going to. Yeah, you touched my daughter. And he said, 88. Really? Yeah, Sko. You. Yeah. Shout out to everybody that came in. Yeah, I'm happy I came over here. Yeah, it's just so messed up. And it reminds me of when you say your ex ran it, whatever he did, running away from you. Yeah. Full of shit. Oh, look at him, y'all. He's supposed to be somewhere safe. And understand what happened this weekend is the reason why y'all had to move. They was angry that they didn't get a chance to bait us in and for us to react and act a fool. They wanted us to go out there and clown so that they could spray us with that pepper spray. And the lady that had that and sprayed them other people, and they found a blade on. She wanted to be able to do that to one of us at that protest. And they did not get that opportunity. Yeah. So, precious, y'all were going to have to move anyway. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. Bless his heart. And I'm sure this kid is feeling in his heart and in his mind that everything that's happening is his fault. Instead of Hannah shouldn't have been messing with you. And neither one of them should have put their hands on you. This is what stand your ground looks like. And sometimes when you stand your ground, young man, hope you never have to ever again. But you stay solid on your truth. Be honest. Don't lie. Don't be like the lady who despises him. Don't lie. Be truthful. Tell the truth. And stand your ground. And we gonna support you. And the ones who don't, yeah, you a kid. I ain't gonna say it. Okay? Stand your ground. You had every right. The law applies to you. It applies to you. You had every right to defend yourself. And I know in my heart you did not mean to unalive him. Ask God to deliver, to forgive you. Yeah. And get the help that you need emotionally, that you may have to some issues down the line. Okay. It's for you, sir. You keep doing what you're doing. Occur. Let's read. Let me see what they said in that article. She got a thing for you. And I mean a thing. I mean just outright lied. Posted y'all house. Yeah. Mad because this is how y'all was living beforehand. And when they found that out, it triple pissed them off. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. So now they mad because y'all wasn't broke, busted, and disgusted. Look at the stuff they sending. Right here. Here it is. They've released new information. She don't even like him saying his business name. Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. Oh my God. This is why these people don't want y'all to have rights. This is why they don't want the rights to apply to y'all. Get my likes up. Get them up. Why does he have to say next generation? Because that's his business. That's who's representing him. Which would you rather hear? His name or the name of the business that he has in place to make sure that your civil rights are not violated. So I mean, what? Huh? Yeah. So this is what happened. And he sent this notice. It says individuals are physically visiting the Anthony's home. False food deliveries, including pizza. See shit like this may be 88. It may be, I'm not saying that it is. I said it may be. There's because they play them silly games. Allegedly. I'm so glad that her name on her page don't say 88 no more. Yeah. Ha! Yeah, it don't say 88. Thank you. Thank you very much. Y'all see this? Attempting to provoke fear and intimidation. Having obituaries with Austin Metcalf sent directly to the address. Harassment. This is not due process. You can't break the law because you mad. See, harassment and bullying, is that not what caused all of this type of stuff right here? Trying to bully, trying to push, trying to force. Yeah, this is what this is. This is harassment. There's a law about harassment. So y'all think it's okay to break the law? Yeah, that man was mad. He was mad that he bonded out. He wanted him back in jail. As if no one has lost their life and bonded out. So when did that become unusual for somebody that was arrested for the M word, and they bonded out. So what's the difference? So you telling me every non-African American person who has unalived somebody that was able to bond out didn't bond out? Now again, what was the reason for the PWA? Yeah, that's the law. There are laws. Reasonable, but I mean, what? The kid in Belton, he stuck him 4 times. He bonded out. Was that crazy Eddie Monster looking guy? Were they down there? Were they in Belton? No. Okay, let me move on. Yeah. It's ridiculous for her to be on that smear campaign with this young kid life on the line, and she don't have any replacement, anybody who can do anything for him better than you. She don't know none. And then they mad because she said her dad had a similar situation. Yeah, but that law was not in place back then. It wasn't in place back then. So don't take it out on Carmelo Anthony, because your dad went through a similar situation and that law was not in place in Texas at that time. Yeah, you need to stop all that hate. Okay? And we're going to have to see what they're going to do about this case. Come on. Let's move on.
Tonight we are at Westside Baptist Church in Lewisville, and all day we've seen
Bobby Mitchell, her grandson, who lived with the couple, is now in jail charged with murder. Tonight, a community vigil was held to show support for the Mitchell family. Fox 4's Peyton Yeager was there and joins us live. Peyton.
Hi, Steve. Tonight we are at Westside Baptist Church in Lewisville, and all day we've seen support on the city level, the county level, and really the state level after this horrific attack earlier this morning. The pastor here tonight says he's been in touch with the Mitchell family. Bobby is expected to make a full recovery. She had a successful surgery today, but she is grieving the loss of her husband.
We are not alone.
Healing started Monday evening inside Lewisville's Westside Baptist Church. The Lewisville community showed up to support a woman who served them for decades. Current Denton County Commissioner Bobby Mitchell.
Condolences
and
to.
Also remember the man who supported his wife for 50 plus years in marriage, 75-year-old Fred Mitchell.
He was without question one of the most supportive spouses. He was comfortable to be wind beneath her wing, to occupy the shadows, and to push her in all that she did. We don't have the answers, but we can at least raise the questions together.
Police say the couple was stabbed early Monday by their grandson, 23-year-old Mitchell Blake Reinecker, who also lived at the home. Just before
wow,
a 911 call.
Grandson, y'all. Oh my God.
But we can at least raise the questions together.
And the commissioners in the hospital.
The couple was stabbed early Monday by their grandson, 23-year-old Mitchell Blake Reinecker, who also lived at the home. Just before 4 a.m., a 911 call came from inside the Mitchell residence off Springwood Drive. The dispatcher heard a struggle on the other end of the phone.
The first officer that arrived located a suspect vehicle outside the residence and could hear
Very
screaming coming
sad.
from inside the residence.
Officers able to detain Reinecker. Bobby and Fred Mitchell were rushed to the hospital, Neighbors woke up to a crime scene across the street.
After an Easter day, we were just out here having so much fun, Easter egg hunt, and then we go to sleep at night and something like this horrific happens. Is really scary.
Bobby is
Wow.
expected to survive. However, her husband later died from his injuries.
That family, you need to hold them in your hearts, in your prayers.
Bobby Mitchell has a long history of leadership with the city of Louisville.
Now, Lewisville,
Woman of incredible faith.
you know, they standing by.
trailblazer.
Oh, well,
She served as
never
a
mind.
Louisville City Council member and then was elected to be the city's first black mayor in 1993.
We talk almost every day.
Before she went on to serve Precinct 3 on the Denton County Commissioner's Court with County Judge Andy Eads.
We're so sorry to lose Fred Mitchell, and I'm glad that Bobby is on the road to recovery. She had a very successful surgery today, and I believe that she's going to be physically made whole, and we're going to be praying for her speedy and complete recovery tonight.
Reinecker is charged with murder and aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Detectives did locate a kitchen knife from the scene. Detectives,
Kitchen
however, are
knife.
still working to find out the motive in this case and what led up to this horrific attack. Steve?
All right, Peyton Yeager. Peyton, thanks.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, and I forgot. Hold on. I forgot. I forgot. What's his name? Oh, man, what's that guy name who was going ham on old girl? Cause she she was trying to come up off of him, trying to be a movie star. What's his name? And he say he come over here. Yeah, T Sippers, he was he was over here today. We was riding through South Dallas and we went on that field trip and they was kicking in the doors on that raid. Y'all remember that? What's his name? Let me see if is he still up. Baby, cause listen, she had one of her little cheerleaders over there trying to speak highly. They was gonna try to do business. I don't know why he thought he was gonna do business with her. He don't know that she uck up everything. He found out that she did something. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. Every time her real colors or she don't get her way, she flip on people. But he was over there wearing her ass out. Where is it? Oh, man, where is it? Dang. Not that. I sure want to go over there. Is he still over there? Yeah. Let's see what he's talking about. Let me see if he's talking about some of the crazy stuff she done did.
Come around.
Oh, he over here.
You see how they come around and somebody's holding me, but I'm trying to
He
Corby.
doing us, y'all. Shout out to you.
And I had to pay money.
You hear him?
Does that wrong? Do that wrong? Money, Corby. Money, Corby.
Shout out to you.
Money, Corby. Do it wrong?
Yeah. Yeah.
Bitch.
Him.
Bitch.
He talking about her.
You don't think I've seen through this? I've been seeing through this whole shit. I said, I hope that Corey don't fall for rainwater's bullshit.
Y'all hear that?
And what happened?
He talking about the same person.
Y'all still keep going along with rainwater fucking script. Like I was gonna go away.
Hold on, let's get on back. I just thought about it.
No, I ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna make you motherfuckers tell on your motherfuckers something.
Y'all better be careful with these people that are trying to pull y'all into some stuff just to get into your money. It's a lot of scammers going on. Okay? So listen, y'all, we was in Oh, no. Let me leave that alone. Let me get back over here. Hold on. Let me get back over here. Because it was somebody I wanted to hear. Yeah, that's crazy. Shit. You gotta watch people like that. You gotta watch them. Hold on, y'all. And then I'm gonna be gone in about 15, 20 minutes. That's Mr. I got the receipts.
I need women to know that
I got the receipts. You better have them fooling with her.
Openly and honestly.
I'm gonna tell you that now. Shout out to Mr. I got the receipts. Let's see what they was. They said, oh, why the protest for Austin Metcalf held by anti-black racists failed miserably. Let's see what he's talking about. Come on. Before we go. It failed. It definitely failed. And we can't blame nobody but for what they did. You can't blame nobody and somebody else's actions was inappropriate.
Maybe I didn't hit the button. Thank y'all for telling me. Okay. Thank y'all for telling me. Let's reintroduce it again, right? I thought I hit the button. I'm sorry. I thought I hit the button. What I originally was saying was, I hope you had a great Easter weekend. That's what originally what I was saying, right?
Let's listen.
And I hope you made memorable times with family. Family is very important. I also mentioned about Shannon Sharpe, and I just heard that he's been hit with a $50 million suit.
And he put them.
One thing I will say to brothers, and I'm
talking
about brothers in particular, I know it can be scary in the United States of America to get married. And the reason why it's scary for a lot of men to get married, especially successful men, is because a woman can just up and leave you anytime she get good and ready.
Matt. I ain't no good, Matt.
In your opinion, and she still can up and leave you. And there's nothing.
He got the receipts, baby.
80% of divorces in this country are initiated by women. And that's why a lot of men don't want to get married, because they're afraid that, you know, I can do everything right and still have a divorce paper sitting on my table. But when you get to a point with guys like Shannon Sharpe, maybe you need to get married overseas. I don't know, and where the divorce laws isn't the same.
But Shannon put them.
But you need
see,
to settle
it's
down.
time out for getting with these toxic, trifling women that's gonna pull y'all through this mess like this.
Married, and if they for some reason they get a divorce, they end up a lot of times get married again. There's reasons for that, and I'll talk about that. That's kind of what I was kind of hinting at. But Shannon Sharpe.
Hopefully Shannon.
A lot of times he do too much. Hopefully he learned from this. Hopefully he learned. You say, after you realize you're muted, please start from the beginning. I already started from the beginning, you know. I thought, no, because a lot of times I hit that button.
Sir, come on. Do I need to pass?
Going on. Sometimes I'm looking at other things prior to the stream starting. Maybe I'm looking at information at times. Or shoot, I could be just checking out something somebody sent me, and maybe I can add it to the show, right? So
okay, but come on.
It happens. But we didn't get too far into the show, like 30 minutes in, like, oh, Phil, you muted, you know. So that's that. Now, also, you know, I will say, somebody talk about trips. So Brazil, 0.25 people on sometime support on X for Austin Metcalf when there's a protest out there. And I'm trying to do everything I can. So say a prayer for your brother.
Okay.
Brother needs all the prayer he can get. I don't care if you are a Muslim, a Christian, a Hebrew Israelite. Everybody can pray, right? So say a prayer for your brother. All right. So on the first video with these people, right? Now online, they talk about they support Austin Metcalf, right? Oh, they support him, they support him, they support him. And if you look at on the X platform, how they just in droves talking about they support Austin Metcalf and, oh, you know, the white people under attack and, oh, this is the racism of the blacks and all of that. So if you had all this so-called support on X for Austin Metcalf, when there's a protest out there for Austin Metcalf, you would think that the people would show up, right? And you know, we thought maybe we could see 10,000, 20,000, 30,000.
Oh, they thought it was gonna be a million
for this protest.
A million man march or something.
Let's go ahead and look at the first video real quick.
They thought it was gonna be a million man march.
Look, y'all look at this.
And my white friends, when you've been put down and treated like trash just because they're white.
They thought it was gonna be a million man march.
It's not true. It's not true. It is true. I see it day after day, month after month, year after year, and I'm tired of the anti-white racism. I'm tired of the anti-white hate. I'm tired of the anti-white violence. I will stand on top of a damn bus and scream that we are going to end this right now. That's my brother Philip Anderson. Philip Anderson is a January 6th patriot and...
All right, now...
The token.
Look, let me tell y'all something. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing.
So they thought it was gonna be.
Stand on top.
Can't take your.
Bruh, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something real quick. Anti-black.
Hey, we are the receipts.
How much of a
there you go, y'all. Right there. We are the receipts, baby. Hold on, sir. Shout out to We Are the Receipts. Went over there and you was, baby, you was going in. Yeah. You can't trust everybody. Shout out to you. Yeah. Thank you. That's been.
Supposedly was in on X. Let me tell y'all something about online support versus
intentionally sabotaging. See, and when he was talking about what Shannon going through, them the type of women, they be toxic. Y'all already know they toxic, but they can twerk though. Huh? Y'all looking at it like that's an easy piece of ass to screw. But now she done hit his ass with 50 million. 50 million. Yeah, any reason to come up. Any reason to lie on a brother. Any reason to try to milk a brother. Yeah. Them the type of women will sit up and lie. Intentionally sabotage. So the lady something must have happened, because once he put them receipts out there, or they conversation and how she wanted some gravy and, you know, and some of that, you know, nasty, freaky shit. Yeah. So he I guess he said, I recorded it. Building the case. That hoe is lying. Yeah, he put them receipts out, and I was like, what? You know me, gravy in my mouth. What? And then I said, oh, huh? And he did what? He did what to you? No, man. All the freaky shit you was asking for him to do. Yeah. But she must have found another woman. So she done, you know, he done said that, you know, we need something. Rejection. And then she lies and make up stories. And again, just like old girl is doing, sabotaging Dominique Alexander. She done disclosed information that she wasn't supposed to. And she signed an MBA. Yeah. She gonna come up with a reason to make it be about the person that she was supposed to go and be. She ain't, huh? Oh, well, let me call my dad. But your dad should have been the one that was talking, because he the only one that half-ass got some sense. Yeah. And every time somebody try to help you, they get fucked over. Every time. Except from Jackie now. Yeah, they beat you at your own game. You was expecting for them to break you off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. Yeah, you wanted them to break you off some, and they took your clientele from you. Yeah, that's about the only ones I done seen. You not yeah, your fake cousins, adopted cousins, or whatever they are to you. Yeah, they set Mo3 up. So I don't know. Again, you know, you done came in here with 50 million ass characters with 50 million ass names, playing a whole bunch of manipulative, trifling, get over schemes, and we got the receipts. Beat you at your game. Your ass still didn't make it on the big screen. She thinks she's an actress. Let's go.
People to get offline and get outside with you, that shows that you have some influence, right? To get them to come outside. Mm-hmm. See, anybody can sit behind a cell phone. Anybody can sit behind a freaking keyboard and type. But to get them to get out of their house.
That was not the Million Man March for them.
Your platform.
That didn't show that you had a whole bunch of white support either.
Y'all just wasted money and time. Y'all could have went on X Spaces and did that. At least for your ego, you probably would have had more people in there, right? I mean, the deal is, people are just kind of tired of them already.
I believe that.
They're tired of the whining. Let me tell you something, the anti-black racists. Why people tired of hearing you whine? Okay? You don't realize how much of a failure you are.
Okay, let's go.
Hear me out. I'm not gonna do no name calling. I'm not gonna do any of that. We're gonna just talk logic here.
Let's go.
You whine all day about what you discriminated against. All this stuff you whine about. What you're not talking about is the 400 to 500 year failure that you are. Okay? Let's go back to the beginning. Before you even came over here, you failed in Europe. You couldn't get nothing going on in Europe. You were fighting each other, cannibalizing each other, just filth and disease in Europe, okay? You brought that filth and disease to this land. A lot of Native Americans didn't die off because of wars with y'all. They died off with having contact with you because of the diseases that you brought from Europe. I mean, look, everything I'm saying, you can look it up. I don't have to lie.
Let's go. He said you nasty.
You first came
you got
here,
the nasty person.
You tried to get a colony going. You couldn't get that going. You failed at that too.
You tried to get what?
Cannibalizing each other there too. Right? Everywhere you were going just by yourself, you failed. You have a perpetual history of failure. You did not get nothing going good for yourself until we got involved with it in the mix. And when we got involved with it, that's what made you successful. That's what made you so rich, is because of us, right?
Let's go.
Some of you say, why are we even involved then? We should have picked our own cotton. Right, you could have, but you wouldn't have did that right either. You wouldn't have picked cotton right. You wouldn't have did tobacco. You wouldn't have did sugar cane right. Because if you did everything right, you wouldn't have to come over here, for sure. You wouldn't have to go colonize everywhere you had to colonize, because you literally need other people outside of yourself to maintain your life. You can't just stay in Europe and maintain your life. with nobody's resources, don't need nothing from nobody. Y'all just stay in Europe and have a great time.
Okay, come on.
Some internet providers claim they offer
Come
gigabit
on.
speeds, but here's the catch.
I'm trying to hang
Speeds
with
are
you.
often
And have a great time. Okay?
Are we
Now,
still?
let's talk about the ones in this country.
Okay, you talking about the racists?
You
Okay.
had a 400-year head start
Okay.
on FBA. And the reason why you hear some black people say they have no sympathy for you when you talk about your poverty and your problems, you've had a 400-year head start. You should never be in poverty. You should never have a problem.
Oh wow.
You should never be homeless. You should never be jobless.
Okay.
You should never not have a car. You should always have everything because you have 400-year head start. See, you squandered a 400-year head start. How do you do that? How do you squander a 400-year head start? You give me a 1-year head start on somebody, I'm gonna get ahead real quick.
But that's not the issue.
400-year head start, and then you look at the black people who are literally sat at the bottom, sat at the bottom, okay?
And then fetch y'all. Fetch
Sabotage every way, shape, form, or fashion. Every
Right.
time we try to get something on our own, you come to destroy it.
Right.
You come to sabotage it.
Right.
Every single time.
Burn it down.
You had to rebuild. We
Right.
invent something, you steal the patent.
Mm-hmm.
We invent something else, you try to kill us off because you don't like that we can create something so you can steal it, call it for yourself.
Right.
Everything you ever done to hold down the black man and woman of America. And yet, like Maya Angelou said, still we rise.
Come on.
In the midst of all your sabotage.
Mm-hmm.
And your fight is because you are a failure.
Well,
you can't deal with competition because you're a failure. The reason why Joe Biden, and he's a Democrat, put 100% tariff on Chinese EVs is because y'all can't compete with them. Meaning, if you had to compete with a Chinese EV and what y'all are dealing with that apartheid Afrikaner over here, Elon Musk.
Okay.
Obviously, the Chinese EVs would beat out Tesla.
Okay, where you going with this, sir?
Once again, you don't want to compete because you are a failure.
So you...
I'm just have to give you the truth.
Okay.
You are a failure. You have failed.
So they mad at us? So are you saying...
And that is really your greatest anger that you have?
So, but...
within yourself?
Okay, hold on, sir. I know you can't hear me, but... Okay, so... Okay, so... But why would... Okay, I'm trying to process what is... why they don't want us to have equal rights. Okay. And they mad because they're finna be at a point where we're gonna be able to say self-defense like they use it, and it looks like it may be about to work for us like it worked for them. And now they over there talking about their lives matter too. I'm trying to roll with you. Come on.
Is that how do we squander a 400-year head start? How do we do that?
Come on.
How do we go from the richest country on the planet Earth to one of the most in debt countries on planet Earth?
Because people was putting money in their pocket.
Fumble the bag that bad.
Because it's in his pocket.
That's what their anger really is.
I mean, I'm not saying it was totally him the last go round, but when they was running up on that on Capitol trying to tear it down, trying to again force their way, I mean, come on. That riot that they stirred up on January 6th, because that's who they are. Went to prison for it. But girl want to talk about Alexander having a past. But this guy that you trying to, okay. So, let's listen.
You want to take it out on black folk?
Yeah.
No, they angers themselves.
Yeah.
They squander trillions of dollars ahead.
So are you saying on the cool that the reason why they were out there trying to get this war going, I mean, to really cut it deeper, than it was already before this past weekend is because, like I'm saying, they are fearful that when Carmelo Anthony mama was saying, I believe, and give my son due process, let him have the opportunity to have equal justice, just like it would have applied to any other person. My son deserves that too. So now you want, we asked them for too much when we want to be able to use, like I've been saying, use their law that was designed for them against them, because they don't have the right to put their hands on us, just like we don't have the right to put our hands on them. Same rules apply to us out, but see, they have been getting away with it. And this time, it's not looking like they're gonna be able to get away with it. And so now he's out there saying they're taking over, and you know, now is we're beneath them, and yeah. So he is afraid, or he's mad, or his issue is we've come too close to being equal. Is that what you're saying? Equal really ain't supposed to be equal. You know, it was just a smoke and mirror. Is that what you're trying to say, sir? Come on now. I need for you to get there. What they say? Come on, land the plane. Equal really wasn't supposed to be equal. We just gonna tell them anything. And now it's looking like, because our eyes is on Frisco. Equal needs to really be equal. And they mad because he got a civil rights PR that's helping them through their rights and standing solid on it. Okay, let's go. I get it. I'm getting it. Y'all getting it?
Racism.
Y'all still with me?
All the money. Even in this country, they haven't admitted their anti-black policies prevents this country from making trillions of dollars in the area of selling of homes. They sabotage us out of homes where the money would go to them.
Yeah.
Billions will go to them.
Right.
Getting black Americans in homes, and yet they rather lose billions of years
so that we won't
just to hold on to this anti-black racism, which is tearing down their whole system. They mentioned that if they would give business loans to black Americans, it would bring in trillions of dollars in the area of business, money, taxes, etc. They rather lose all of that money in taxes and everything else that they would get just to hold on to anti-black racism. This is why I don't have no sympathy for them crying about their problems. Because you squandered a 400-year head start. And every time you squander something or you mess something up,
it's our fault.
You want to come have hatred at us.
It's our fault.
We had anything to do with it. We're not in control of America. We don't control anything.
It's our fault.
We don't control the Justice Department. We don't.
It's our fault, y'all. So because I don't know where he going with that, but if this is how these people think, it is it's Carmelo Anthony's fault that Hunter turned around, and made him say something to him. The whole process from the beginning to the end, they got to be able to blame someone other than themselves. And since they think that we are less than, and it's really not supposed to work for us anyway, they are really, so this is why it's taking them so long. They're still trying to find a way. But these these cuz they done got smart. They got high positions now. Where have we been? So we can't just feed them anything anymore. I mean, who can we get to figure this shit out? Because remember, it really wasn't supposed to be equal. It really wasn't supposed to be equal. Remember, we had the meeting at the. It's not supposed. What did Kyle Rittenhouse said? He said my forefathers made these laws. They were strategic. Ain't that what he said? Isn't that not what he said? He said Kyle Rittenhouse, who got away, got acquitted, yeah, for unaliving not one, not two. Yeah. So they say you can't unalive somebody. You can't kill like that. Kyle did. It's not the same. Yeah, you're right, because one had a knife and he had a semi-automatic rifle. He lit their asses up. 2 of them, and paralyzed a 3rd one. But he said his forefathers was strategic in putting these laws in place. And they said, I have the right. They ambushed me and they cornered me in. And they forced me to unalive them. And the laws of the land said not guilty. So you're a lie when you say you cannot unalive somebody. They said it has to be, ain't that what Bruce said and everybody else said, that it has to be the same? You can't have a fight with somebody and then shoot them. You're a lie. Kyle did he not? They was trying to take his because he was walking around shooting folk. He was trying to intimidate people. So how can you be that trying to intimidate somebody, but then get scared? But hey, he said he was scared and he feared for his life with a rifle in his hand. I don't know where they do that. Typically, when people have a weapon in their hand, they ain't scared. But the forefathers, who were strategic with the laws that they put in place, said that he had the right at any time he felt threatened. And I was ambushed, and I was, and they wouldn't let me out. I guess, I don't know. They cornered me in, and I shot my way out. Yeah. So, in essence, what we're saying is the forefathers who were strategic with these laws, y'all don't want us to use them against y'all. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to put it in their face every time.
We don't control the courts. We don't control law enforcement, any kind of law enforcement.
Yeah, we don't control it.
We don't control the government. Sure, you got some token black folks. And those token black folks work for you. They don't work for us. So you can't even put it on them. Your anger is really with yourself. It don't matter if it's a Democrat in office. It doesn't matter if they're a Republican in office. Don't matter. Pick one. You still have failed.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
How old is this girl?
Oh, wow.
This girl is 46.
Oh, wow.
Her body can do things today. I couldn't even.
You failed.
Oh, wow. They can't handle that.
And your anger is, especially with black folks,
oh my God,
is that you seeing, whether you understand it or not, it's our time now.
Oh.
You're seeing it.
Oh, wow.
And you're seeing that.
Oh, wow. Oh, y'all. Wow. Wait a minute. He may be. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I don't know if I quite heard it like that. And the way he's so matter of fact about it, I mean, I don't think I looked at it like that. But there may be a lot of truth in that. And even with me thinking about the house that they lived in, it was like, how they living like that? How is he out there anyway? He's not, they don't look like dope dealers. They don't look like thugs. They're not aggressive, abusive. You know, or what's going on here? What, you know how we do. What the fuck we doing here? Huh? He's doing better than some of us. Y'all do know that at this point in time, that's going through some of their minds. So for him to put it out there, I mean, because I wasn't expecting that. I just, you know, why it was an epic fail. He finna say, I mean, oh wow. He basically, let me read you, Shelly Shell. What you saying down here? Oh wow, I wasn't expecting this. He basically saying it's our time to use the laws that were put in place to, yeah, but I think he's going further than that. I think he's talking about the success of African American people. I mean, especially in regards to this guy, that Lane guy. But let's keep listening. I don't know. This is
all the influence that
y'all listen. This is a new angle for AunTeaFee. This is a new angle. He kind of, you know, he got me saying, okay, yeah, let's go.
Had people looking at you for the clowns that you are.
Oh wow.
Because once again, people throughout the world know your history.
Hold on.
And your anger is, especially with black folks, is that Democrat in office. It doesn't matter if they're Republican in office. Don't matter. Pick one. You still have failed. You failed. And your anger is, especially with black folks, is that you seeing, whether you understand it or not, it's our time now. You seeing it. And you're seeing that all the influence that you once had, people looking at you for the clowns that you are.
Oh, wow.
Because once again, people throughout the world know your history. They know what you did to our ancestors. They know all the money you had. You squandered the money. There was no country that had the money like you. None. And you squandered it all. And now you're trillions of dollars in debt. You like some of these athletes out here that get the big contract, and then you be like, how do you go from a $100 million contract to now you
broke,
bro?
You
like,
broke.
How that happen?
How you broke?
That's them. That's them. Right there. And what they want, and which y'all understand, FBAs are really smart right now. Listen to me. FBA, listen. For years, give me a second. For years, we have saved them. Every time they have made mistakes, we've come to clean up their mess and save America. And right now, we aren't saving America at all.
Okay, but we can take that in a different direction too. We can take.
They getting angry about that too.
Okay.
So they're like, well, shoot.
Y'all, please get the likes up.
Here to start protesting, because hey, we.
Y'all get the likes up. Please don't come in here and not hit the like button. It's 195 people in here. It was well over two. It's now saying 200. Get the likes up. They aggravated. What? Take it out on the like button. Beat the heck up out that like button. And they definitely don't want to hear what he talking about.
We're suffering. Now, what do we say? We will fight for ourselves like Carmelo Anthony. That's fighting for ourselves. That's not fighting for America. That's fighting for our.
He fighting for himself.
Now, we aren't saving America at all. And they see that. You understand? They're getting angry about that too. So they're like, well, shoot. What can we do to get them out here to start protesting? Because, hey, we're suffering. Now, what do we say? We will fight for ourselves like Carmelo Anthony. That's fighting for ourselves. It's not fighting for America. That's fighting for our community, right? You have all the immigrants want us to come out, right? We're like, nah, we good. We feel so good. We're not coming out. And
wow.
Angering a lot of people.
Because we're not fighting, they fight for them.
Come out here and save them.
Got it.
See, we supposed to suffer, and everybody else supposed to live good. And now they're starting to experience the weight of America.
That makes sense, y'all.
And they're not liking it. But when it comes to the white supremacists, their greatest anger is that they squandered the bag. They squandered it. And I want y'all, when they argue with you on X and stuff like that, throw that in their face. Throw it in their face. And say, hey, you know what? My ancestors built a rich nation, and you squandered it. I said, once again, you have always been a perpetual failure. You failed in Europe.
Oh, wow.
You failed here.
That's going to start a war, man.
You still failed. You know what I'm saying? Seems like
telling them they failed is going to start a war more than it was.
Everything that you do.
Y'all hit the like button.
How come when black folks get away from you, build their own towns,
right?
They do great. They're very successful. And it says very well, no crime, no problems. Everybody's...
Oh, Lord, y'all. Are y'all hearing this? Because, you know, if we're going to be real, there's always been some jealousy, you know. Even back then, they came got us. We didn't come get them. Can I say that? You know. They needed the strength of our men. We didn't need the strength of theirs. They had to steal from us. We ain't have to steal from them. And if I can go deep, they came from us. We didn't come from them. If we gonna go to the root, they came from us. We didn't come from them. So now, when you look at it, it looked like, whoa, what done happened? Whoa, shit. Whoa, they done came too close. Huh? They living good, legally, professionally. What done happened? How do we slip up and we broke? Huh? What they doing? Where the dirt? You can't dangle a cat, huh? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I can see it. I can see it. And now we need for them to, I thought the plan was to put the guns out there, put the drugs out there, let them destroy themselves, let them knock themselves off so we don't have to do it. It's still elimination, population control. Yeah. Those laws are not supposed to be used by them on us. Y'all do know that's what's going on in the meetings. When the man keeps saying we gotta, get the evidence, and follow the truth, and see where the truth leads us. Well, hell, every time y'all do do a test run. The facts and the truth lead y'all back to the Metcalfs. And now y'all still putting off showing the video, letting the public see for themselves. Because when they see this, then they're going to see Hunter. They're going to see Austin. You can't let them see it. They're going to beat us. And he looks saying, y'all failed. Y'all failed again. Oh, Lord. Wow. Let's go.
Along fine. Until here you come along destroying things. Look at our history in America. When we separate ourselves and go do our own thing, we don't have no crime problems. We get along great with each other. Listen, I have definitely realized the Honorable Elijah Muhammad had it, to the T. He had it. Now, listen, he tried it Dr. King's way, and even Dr. King toward the end of his life started realizing, I didn't integrate my people until I burned the building. Even Dr. King realized that toward the end of his life. But the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, he had it right the whole time. Because you can't reason with people like that.
Oh, what the comments say? Hold on. What the comments say? Do I need to remove one?
They have. It's not our values. It's just not our values.
What's the comment, Shelly Shell?
The best way to get along is just for us as Black Americans. I don't even say the diaspora.
Shelly Shell, what comment?
Some people in the diaspora they are so sold out and defeated and weak. I'm sorry, some of them are, and unfortunately, a lot of them immigrate here, and we see that. We see it all the time.
You can. Okay, hold on.
Sad.
I wonder why I can't see that over here. Hold on. Okay, what's their name? Cody. What's gonna happen to Hunter? What should happen to Hunter for initiating the assault? What's gonna happen to Hunter, Cody? Yeah, let me go and put you over as threatening us over here. Because we was minding our own business. And you came over here harassing us like Austin and Hunter did. Right? They came over there messing with Carmelo, and he had to defend himself. Yeah, you're threatening and harassing. Yeah. Now get on from over here. Get your ass on. Yeah. Threatening a kid. You're threatening a kid.
Be that defeated, but hey, it is what it is. That's you. But let's
he didn't like sir, he did not like you saying he was a failure. Was it more than just Cody? Jelly Jam. Did I miss another one? He had me all into what he was saying, baby. I missed that. Well, did I miss another one? Huh? Oh, okay. He had my undivided attention. I was trying to make this make sense. Huh? And baby, sir, let me back that up, cause let me tell you something. You struck a nerve. You struck a nerve. We wasn't even talking about stand your ground, a self-defense, and hell, you still struck a nerve. Calling them a failure. Cause that protest Yeah, he told that man to condemn Carmelo Anthony and condemn everybody. So what? And stand with you. That's what he told that man. And when he told him, no, you sick, or no, you trying to create a war, he said, you're weak. Oh yeah, that's just white. What did he say? White guilt. White guilt. Mm-hmm. You know, if y'all are so powerful, yeah, PWA, why do you need to use a hunter? You should have been able to grab the situation and by the hand and just go on. Why did you have to use? That's why y'all had 10 people out there. Let's go.
I'm sorry, some of them are.
Here we go.
Unfortunately, a lot of them immigrate here, and we see that. We see it all the time. It's sad. It's sad to be that defeated, but hey, it is what it is. That's you. But let's
oh wow.
Let's go on to the next clip here from this rally. There was a heckler show up. Let me show y'all this. It's something I want to touch on.
This is what we should do. That's how we act. That's the Americans. This is a disruptor. I'm not disrupting anything. You're free. You're free to pursue what you're production. You're disrupting your production. Your presence. I'm not doing anything celebrating wrong. A murder. I'm not doing anything Your presence wrong. Is celebrating a murder. No, not at all. Not at all. Why would you come like this is a joke? Carmelo Anthony, one of the greatest scorers of his generation. We all know this. Come on. That's so low. That's lower than the lowest filth I've ever seen. Can you please ask God to enter your heart right now? I know my man Jesus.
Oh wow.
He wants to know you. Jesus Christ can save you right
now. Yeah, I can't believe he played with God like this.
That is pervading your heart.
Somebody get on your knees.
Say, God, forgive me of my sins.
To do with the jersey.
Take this jersey off right now in the name of Jesus. You're not a prophet.
No, that's manipulating. Oh my God.
You are not Carmelo Anthony for murdering Austin Metcalf and we got a super chat donation. And demand upon the judge to revoke his bail. Do you want that murder in your neighborhood? Do you want that?
And there's probably some in yours.
I can't stress this enough. I can't stress this enough. I'm from New York. I like Carmelo Anthony. Don't play stupid. I don't get it. Play stupid, bro. What am I doing? You're playing stupid. Yeah, you are. You know what you're doing? I like Melo. Yo, get this guy out of here, bro. Entertainer, bro. You're good at playing stupid. Birch. That's the other good at playing stupid. Yeah, you know, it's the guy looks pretty young. You know, he's a young guy. A young kid.
Well, it's a joke.
When I saw a woman die right in front of me,
they clowns, but they don't want somebody else to look at them like they're a joke.
Is key. Ensure your buddy.
When did clowns,
you know, hey,
not want
heckling them and messing with them, and hey, you know what? How many times have they did that to black people?
I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I mean, he doing what he's doing, right? But I just saw they had a couple of that one dude. What was he? Somali? What was that guy?
Yeah, Samoanian. Yeah, not Samoanian.
He didn't look FBA at all. Let me say something to you, black immigrants. Let me talk to you here. Black immigrants. In front of the class. Black immigrants, please.
Did he say please come? Wait a minute.
From the motherland.
They don't want no one to join. They circus. Oh, okay. They didn't want anybody getting as much attention as he was getting with that on. But how dare you play with God like that? But if it's out for entertainment, huh? I mean, so I had to pause with you because you. He kind of funny, but you know, in educational, intellectual. So I had to pause, but let's go.
And you know, in places like that, who get to immigrate over here,
They forget where they come
Where the
from.
white supremacists are at right now. Some of you thinking, well, you know, it's getting kind of hot and heavy. Let me use this case right here to show them. See, I'm not like them FBAs. So don't deport me. They want to deport you. Okay. There's nothing you can do to stop them from deporting you. They want you gone.
And then what happened to the Hispanics who pay who voted for
you think you're better.
Trump?
I'm one to support the deportation of you too, actually.
Yeah, but it was some of them because they think they're better than us. They voted for him, and he deported them.
Cause ascension, right?
Their vote got them deported.
Trump and ICE getting y'all out of here, because when I talk to the brothers and sisters on the continent, they have told me.
I mean, I just think, I wonder how do the Hispanics, I mean, for the ones who were not here legally and still found a way to vote, and the ones who maybe are here legally and still have, how do y'all feel? He's deporting your family. I mean, how do people feel? How does that feel? Oh, okay. I get it. Yeah, kind of like people forcing you to come over here and putting you to work and not paying you. Okay, I got it.
In multiple countries, that the majority of you who coming over here is questionable. In a lot of, not all, but a lot of you are questionable because a lot of Africans or Caribbeans came and get a visa to this country. They take their money and they came and get a visa. So what made you so special? Or why the U.S. let you come over here? What was so special about you and your family? Why you got to immigrate? Because we see something consistent, you know, for a lot of reasons, that when you immigrate here, you don't like us. When you immigrate here, you want to separate yourself. You think you're better. We see a consistency. But on the continent, that's not really how people be feeling about us as FBAs. And if I had never been to the continent, I probably would feel that all Africans and Caribbeans feel that way about FBAs. But I'm so glad I've been, so I know exactly what they say about y'all. They don't have a great opinion about y'all fleeing either. You know, you fled your homeland, and for what? You say it's so bad, but then we go over there and see your homeland like, it ain't really bad over here. Like, why don't you want to be here? Like, you know, I mean, people doing good, right? But you're not going to save yourself. They getting you out of here. Definitely Trump and ICE and Tom Homan, you got to go. It's just that simple. So hating on us is actually the wrong thing to do, because we would be like, hey, Tom Homan, they're over there. See, if you'd have actually been cool, Tom Homan looking for you, we wouldn't say nothing about where you at. But now we're going to say he, she, and all of them over there. Because one thing we don't need is no anti-black racist and no black skin. We don't need that mess.
Baby, you ain't never lied.
I've seen a couple of videos, some new videos.
You ain't never lied. Ain't nothing like, oh baby, because yeah, and I look at men and women of our same culture who intentionally try to get just lie, get people locked up, lie, manipulate, and do deceptive stuff, you know, revengeful. I feel like it is such a disgrace. It is such a I can't, oh my God, that blows my mind. So I totally understand how you feel. That guy that's with that cat, it's just awful. He has to say, I'm here for the white people in my family, down my family tree. I'm here for them. Clown. When I saw your ass on the ground on January 6th, they was stomping all over you. And what now one of them black. Knock them fake ass teeth out your mouth. And what none of them black. And they ain't give a shit about the couple of white people down the line in your family tree. But I guess y'all bonded in jail together, in prison together, you know, with your arm all around him, and you think that you are black, you know, and you gonna get up in the man in the cowboy hat face trying to prove, you know, that you got to, like you tough. Yeah, okay. I saw your ass on the ground and your teeth coming out your mouth. So you may want to back up. Because I'm going to tell y'all something. When he was in that man's face, I kept saying to myself, "Oh, sir, you need to back up. You awfully close." But he was doing that on purpose to make him react. Billy Bob with the cowboy hat. Now, I do know his name, so don't nobody have to put it in my comments. I got it. I saw it. I'll look at it. Yeah. Yeah. So you don't have to send, you know, all of his accolades to me. I got it. But when he was in his face, he was aggressive to me. And this one, the cowboy had turned around and said, I'm out of here. Yeah, because he was trying to push his buttons. They wanted to see us act a fool. That's what it was about. I'm going to say things to aggravate, irritate. And then you got that one guy heckling, you know, finna make y'all mad. And then you fake put the Lord on him. Shit. These people are funny. Let's go. I'm finna go to sleep.
So some Nigerian woman that was a nurse, she is hateful toward FBI. And I'm like, why are you here? Why are you here? That's my thing. Like, I'm like y'all. Where's ICE? Get her out of here too. We don't need her here.
He called the people on him.
Let me see. Sherelle says, brothers and sisters, please invest in Bitcoin and other assets amidst all this chaos. Now is our time to capitalize and cement financial safety for our hours. I would say, you know, I know a lot of people like to do the Bitcoin thing, but I'm a firm believer of get something tangible that you can hold in your hand, or at least something that you can look at, right? And if you can get, you know, maybe some real estate somewhere, shoot, sometime in other countries or somewhere, right? Get some real estate, because, you know, real estate has made a lot of people rich. Real estate is definitely a way to go. But the funny part also was the white supremacist is up here telling people about Jesus. Like, you don't believe in Jesus.
Let's go.
You do not believe in Jesus.
Let's go.
If you believed in Jesus, then you would at least follow the 10 Commandments. You can't even follow the simple 10 Commandments.
Sure cannot.
Okay?
And you don't have no love in your heart.
He didn't come to destroy the law. He came to fulfill it.
Okay, let's go.
That means the simple 10 Commandments, you're not even capable. Because if you could follow the 10 Commandments, you wouldn't treat nobody bad. Think about it. When they have their school shooters, college shooters, what do they say? It's mental illness. It's not evil. It's not, okay, the laws are making it too easy for people to be accessing firearms that should be on a battlefield. No. It's mental illness. But if Pookie and Ray Ray go shoot up the block, it's mental illness. It's all this black.
Did he say Pookie and Ray Ray? Who is this man? He said if Pookie and Ray Ray. Baby, you have found a friend. Pookie and Ray Ray. It ain't mental illness. He's a criminal. Let me see what you finna say about Pookie and Ray Ray.
It's mental illness. It's not evil. It's not, okay, the laws are making it too easy for people to be accessing firearms that should be on a battlefield. No. It's mental illness. But if Pookie and Ray Ray go shoot up the block, it's never mental illness. There's always this black on black crime, black criminality. It's just you know. Listen, one thing God don't like is a hypocrite. He don't like that.
Or a liar.
And that's another reason why y'all in the trouble you're in. The world is seeing how much of a hypocrite you are.
Okay.
And they're seeing you're not even a good business partner anymore. Even with Trump doing this stuff with the tariffs. 1 minute is a tariff.
Well, I do agree with the hypocrisy.
Tariff, next way he paused it. You're showing people that you're not a good business partner. Also, the way the American government does a system where the president can come in every 4 years, I wouldn't want to do business with somebody. Just keep it 100. I'm talking about me. I would want to do business with somebody that every 4 years or 8 years, the CEO changes, and that all the deals that me and the previous CEO made, now he can just rip, or she can rip all the deal apart, and now we don't have a deal anymore because now he's in charge.
You have to start all over.
I'm like, I can't run business like that.
Yeah, and you have to start all over.
If I make a deal with you, unless the terms of that deal is broken for whatever reason, I gotta have the same deal. You know what I'm saying?
It don't work like that. It ain't gonna never work like that.
System of so-called, and I say so-called, democracy, it really is. Even for, if you look at black folks, what we say is black people, kings and queens. A king and a queen is not a democracy. That's more so a monarchy, but it's not a democracy. You have the king making all the decisions. It's not this, all these different people having their opinion and all of this so-called republic, constitutional republic. That's not what black people even preach when they talk about king and queen. You understand what I'm saying? And if you look at how black folks have always ran everything, it's never been this democracy majority so-called rule, right? It's always been a, I guess, monarchy or a chief in the village or whatever the case may be.
My dad's generation.
Okay, y'all, I'm finna go to sleep.
I had no reason to suspect that I had cancer.
This was good, though. I'm gonna go to sleep.
Now, I did some research on, they said, what is the best kind of government in modern time? And you know, they said the best kind of government would be democratic socialism with authoritarian control. Now, what do I mean by democratic socialism with authoritarian control? You know, they talk about socialism and all that, you know, like saying, like, for instance, if I believe that everybody should have health care, you know what I'm saying? That would be a form of socialism.
They ain't what we on. Let me see.
So we had to say. Well, I will say this.
What's the question?
You went out there for the man's son, and the father called and tell you. Okay. Right. Let's go ahead and hear what Arthur Metcalf's father had to say.
You're trying to create more race divide than bridging the gap. I do not condone anything you do. You do not have any right.
That's called white guilt. No, let it talk. You're creating more Austin Metcalfs with your weakness, sir. Thanks. You are creating more Austin Metcalfs with your weakness.
Here, you are being weak. I gotta be honest with you about that, sir.
You're being weak. Condemn your son's killer and the culture that caused it.
Hey, Jeff.
That's the problem. You've been submitted.
Hold on, Jeff.
You've been submitted.
I'll handle it from here.
You've been submitted, sir. You're not gonna make us back down. If we were all of your nature,
guys, listen.
Okay, so the father of Austin Metcalf said he don't want his son's picture on their website. He want nothing to do with them and what they got going on. That's his position with them. They did not like what he had to say. Well, I will say this. You went out there for the man's son, and the father called and tell you he don't want you out there. Like,
y'all, good night.
Loser you have to be. Like, bro, like,